Hello and welcome to Shanghai Eye. Monday through Friday on Dragon TV, we bring you stories to explore and decode China. Hi, I'm Wang Ying.
Hi there, I'm He Jian. We will look at business, tech, urban life, arts and culture, and sports, and everything going on here in the city. As Shanghai ushers in the Year of the Horse, the city is going above and beyond just turning on festive lights. Historic Yuyuan Garden has been transformed into a living canvas, weaving together folklore, futuristic tech, and a powerful message of hope into what might be the world's most immersive Lantern experience. Here's Zhang Yue with an exclusive first look.
Forget everything you think you know about lantern festivals. Shanghai just hit upgrade, and what you get is a walk through dream.
Yuyuan Garden is bringing back the popular mountain and sea story and blending it with a new theme, the vast wild. It's all about freedom, dreams, and galloping into the new year with courage. Just look at all those glowing horses.
It's nice, very beautiful. I was here 2 years ago also. Then Yuyuan Garden was with Dragon, for the Dragon Year. So I'm here now with my children. It's fabulous to see how it developed here. So it's an amazing city.
You'll find lanterns that are a perfect mix of old and new. One massive revolving lantern is crafted with ancient wooden techniques, yet tells its stories with digital light.
This is horses leaping through the stars. Look around, they didn't just put lights near the water, they transformed the entire pond into a galaxy.
You are walking across the bridge surrounded by 28 constellations from ancient Chinese astronomy, mythical creatures glowing right out of the water.
大连过来的，辽宁大连，非常有特色，而且也展现了马年的精神吧，一马奔腾，祝大家这个马上有钱，龙马精神。
And just around the corner at the Bond Finance Center, starting February 1st, the festival gets a chic modern remix, highlighted by a major collaboration with the trendy collectible brand Pop Mart.
One ticket unlocks not just Yuyuan, but the entire light trail all the way to the Bond. 6 zones, 1 ticket.
Tickets are required and can be booked online. Prices ranges from 50 to 138 yuan.
那么这张票可以在我们的大语言商圈的不同的老字号和商家里面享受到价值600元的消费抵扣，文化展演、非遗演出、年货市集、光影互动啊，整个联动起来，为我们的这个市民游客营造一个商旅文展联动的新春的这样的一个氛围。
And that's really what this whole festival is about. Not just looking at pretty lights, but walking into a story. A story that says no matter how wild the road gets, just keep going. Run like those horses through the stars. Chase what lights you up.
From the icy fairy tales of ice and snow world to the bustling street life of northeast China's morning markets and clothing malls, the East meets West fusion at Russian Village, St. Sophia Cathedral, and Central Avenue. Sasha, a Russian exchange student at Shanghai University, invites you to immerse yourself in Harbin's winter exclusive journey. Let's join her as she explores Harbin's vibrant energy at minus 20 degrees Celsius.
I never been in that kind of cold places. I'm getting colder.
Frozen ice and snow, but a lively city and even warmer people. And the unique culture of Northeast China. This is Harbin, China's ice city. My name is Sasha, and I've been living in China about 4 years.
I'm currently a student of Shanghai University. Going to Harbin. Let's go.
To see how this icy city turns its winter into global heat.
Let it go! Let it go!
Every winter, the city goes all in and builds a real world made of ice and snow.
It's actually so peaceful here. I don't know if through the camera you can see it, but it's incredibly huge. I never seen.
Ice and Snow World is basically a frozen version of China. They use a real ice from Shanghai River to recreate the iconic landmarks. From the yellow crane tower to traditional Tulo houses from the south. The scale is insane. It's officially listed in Guinness World Records as the largest ice and snow park in the world.
Well, I never saw such a huge snowman. Perfect indeed, because it feels like it's not a snow, it's some kind of clay. It's like actually perfect. Do I look like him? The famous giant snowman is just one of the magnificent sculptures that they raise here each winter on Sand Island for the Snow Expo. Turns out even the locals are mistaken. News reports confirm all sculptures now use artificial snow for maximum beauty and durability. The city is buzzing with the Snow and Ice Festival, but there is more to this place than just snow and ice. If you want to see a real Harbin, come to the market. It's -22 outside, and people are already here at 8 a.m. eating, chatting, just hanging out.
这是我们哈尔滨的红肠特产。
There are already plenty of tourists, and the place feels really lively. And this is just the very beginning of the ice and snow season.
我家要是人多的时候，基本都能排到街口。
This sticky rice cake with a hundo just only for 2 yuan. Red bean and roses, recommended. And tanghulu, it was insanely good. Crunchy on the outside, cold and juicy inside. Just strawberry inside, you get the texture as the ice cream, like really creamy texture because this was frozen. Right across from St. Sophia Cathedral, there is a huge winter clothes market. The scale is honestly impressive. Should I buy that one? Should I buy that one maybe? Well, this is famous Harbin clothes. We can try it out. Rows of jackets, boots, hats, everything you need for a Harbin winter. Our cash. And all of that only for 100 yuan. Prices are super low, so anyone can find something within their budget. You know, I could never imagine that I'm going to see in Eastern China that much care about Russian culture. It's a Russian-style town, makes you feel as you go through the crossing the border not of geography, but on time. Look at that, it's really gorgeous. It was a small wooden church brought to Harbin in 1905 by a Russian man from Yekaterinburg. Later, in 1930s, the grand brick cathedral we see today appeared beside it. This road as well called as Harbin Arbat. Zhongyang is the heart of Harbin. What makes it special is that the street was built more than a century ago and still works as the city's main social space. Even the bricks are unusual. They shape like a loaf of bread and were designed by a Russian engineer. We are in Harbin not only for traveling, but also to visiting Global Tourism Economy Forum. Here we're both representing different ethnic groups from Heilongjiang province. It's not just a show, but it's the way to tell their own stories. From traditional pepper cutting and snow painting to double-sided embroidery, and even clothing made from fish skin by local river communities.
有什么推荐对国外的游客？
从我们哈尔滨的城市建设就值得人们来走一走，特色的地方美食也会吸引更多的外国游客。
We are already in the airport and it's time to say goodbye because our trip to Harbin is about to finish. But I can say that the city full of contrasts is really magic and cold outside, but really warm and welcoming inside. And if you're still trying to find a sign, should you go or not, I think this is the one.
Now moving on to our Shanghai A to Z section. If you've been staying in China for more than a year, you will be familiar with the Spring Festival Travel Rush Period, or Chunyun. This year's Chunyun runs from February the 2nd to March the 13th, longer than usual as the Chinese New Year holiday has been extended to 9 days, from February the 15th to 23rd. Train tickets will be available for purchase up to 15 days before the departure date. If you have any travel plans during the period, make sure you book early to avoid the peak travel times. Railway operators have also rolled out a range of service upgrades, including a limited time free refund policy and expanded quiet carriage services. For tickets dated February the 2nd or later, passengers may obtain a full online refund if the ticket is cancelled within 30 minutes of purchase and at least 4 hours before departure. and the quiet carriage service, which designates specific cars for passengers seeking a calmer onboard environment, has been available on about 8,000 trains nationwide, starting from February the 1st. And now, moving on to our Q&A section. The question is from Liam from Germany. I'm currently living in Shanghai and hold a Z-type visa, along with a valid work permit and residence permit. I'm planning to resign from the current position in order to look for a new job. If so, will the existing residence permit linked to the Z visa be cancelled immediately, or will it remain valid for a certain grace period? Well, yes, you will need to visit the Exit Entry Authority within 10 days after your resignation in order to cancel your work and residence permits. But after that, a 1-month stay permit will then be issued as a transitional document and will serve as your lawful stay period during this time. Hope that helps.
If you got any questions for us, you can find us on all the socials and all our content online as well.
We'd love to hear from you, and please do join us here on Dragon TV Monday to Friday.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.